What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another ROM rant? It seems like Jim Jones sits down with Fivio Foreign. After Fivio Foreign, I think served like 100 and something days, you know what I'm saying? Just got out at the beginning of the month. Yo, he free. Good for him. So, that being said, man, it seems like the more I delve into this and the more that, I start to see the way Jim moves, he is kind of like the oldest YN there is out there because he understands the internet. And I'm starting to realize that a lot of things he does is intentional. And he is learning from these young heads. That's one thing I could say, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach an old dog to do new tricks. But a young pup, man, they show you how to bite, bro. They'll show you how to bite. Cause these young heads is getting that money. They're getting that money, and I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Jim Jones is tuning into that and understanding that. And if it works once, man, you might as well wash and repeat, bro. He went viral on a NAS rant, right? And it seems like he brought his boy Fivio in to double down on that. I'm wondering if this is a collective. I'm not sure if Fivio just might be real cool with Jim, but I'm not sure. I'm starting to think that this is about clip farming. They're learning the internet, bro. Because watch what they say about streamers and then watch what they go right into after that. They go right into a Nas rant. And you already know the internet blew up on that Nas rant the first time. Y'all already know that. That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and slap that red button, you heard? All right, man, let's get into it, see what they got to say, man. I got a little bit of footage here. I'll just stop whenever I want because, like I said, it's a rant. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want. You know what I mean? But if you notice, more and more rappers are starting to come into this space, bro. They used to look at this space as cornball stuff. And if you notice, there's a lot of rappers now in this space. And they're using a lot of that money. You know what I'm saying? That inside money, that industry money to come in this space. And they're trying to push us out little by little. The organic heads, the ones that are in YouTube for what it is. You know what I'm saying? It was for regular folk to come up here and make videos. So now they getting into it because they starting to see, there's a lot of money in it. They're starting to realize that they fading out and we starting to, you know what I'm saying, move up. So let's see what they got to say about it, man.
It's crazy how streamers became more important than rappers to the point that even the coolest and biggest rapper, actor, whatever you are, biggest influencer needs these streamers for that marketing and promo of whatever they got going on. These streamers is the coolest thing going on, and they don't. And 9 times out of 10, they not even cool. It's the craziest thing.
Fuck the system up, right? Rappers is cool, right? Streamers, and I got nothing against streamers, but I'm just telling you facts. The streamers got lit from having people on their stream, the cool people on their stream. So they're following.
Oh yeah, work both ways.
Yeah,
but it was even in the beginning.
It was even.
The rappers were cooler than the streamers still in the beginning. Now it's flipped because the streamers have the power.
No, because this is why. The rapper's not gonna go chill with this rapper and this rapper and this rapper to get do collabs. A streamer going chill with this rapper today, tomorrow another one, tomorrow the mayor, tomorrow another influencer.
So Fivio a little bit buzzed or whatever, this, that, and the third. The main way, the main source is to get into somebody that's a big streamer, or even a low-key streamer. And don't get me wrong, it does kind of work both ways, but now it's switched. There's a switch, and that's why all of y'all rappers want to be streamers now. All of y'all rappers is, streaming. All of y'all Hollywood motherfuckers coming over to streaming. Y'all ain't even got your heart into it, because that's not what you really wanted to be. So y'all trying to figure out the game. And some of y'all is smart enough to hire some people, you know what I'm saying, to set up everything and get everything going for you, But y'all coming into this space with your marketing dollars and everything else, which is definitely squeezing out a lot of us. But at the end of the day, people are tired of that. That's the reason why they switched over to the internet and started watching streamers, because it was more entertaining than watching rappers fake a facade. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of streamers out there that really live it, really got these cars, really got that, you know what I'm saying? And there's some that rent, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what we have here is we have lifestyles. People are pushing lifestyles. And where streamers, they just do a bunch of pranks, they do a bunch of crazy stuff. But now they starting to do this thing called clip farming, where they get the most craziest clip, and that's how they're getting you. So I mean, even streaming is becoming that because of all of the industry money. All of the industry money is turning to corny, where it was organic movement. Now it's just a bunch of collabing and a bunch of corniness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's kind of making it. It's gonna phase out because of that. But let's finish hearing what you gotta say, man. Let's finish hearing what you gotta say. It's crazy. It's crazy the way they view it.
It's like they understand. Rappers just like, oh, I only fuck with 2-3 niggas and that's it.
Yeah, we
niggas
all,
ain't. So you
and,
can't.
and that's every rapper too.
Yeah,
Like we all accused of that and things like that.
Like they shit stretch more.
You right.
They fan base grow when they go and they do this. This Kevin Hart went on the stream. This shit was the highest stream. They going actors. They shit is stretching. It's stretching. They arm is reaching, and then a new streamer coming. Then, oh shit, he got more stream than this person, and they getting lit. I went on the stream with the nigga Plackboy Max. And
I seen that one.
And before, I went on the stream with Plackboy Max, and I just say that he wasn't lit, but he wasn't as lit
as those at that time.
Right. So it's not the streamer that's lit. They like the platform. So it's what happens on the platform that people like the platform. People don't really like the individuals.
But look how fast that moment went super viral. You was able to take control of that moment, make it work in your favor, take whatever went, turn it positive in your favor, come back out, went viral with the record. But that's what I'm talking about, how powerful that whole streaming.
But who is the platform? The platform is the streamer. The streamer is the one that made the platform. See, that's where they got it confused. Is the fact that they think because somebody's already big in the rap world, they could just go and stream and whatever. It's not like that, bro. What it is a lot of these streamers, they built it from the ground up. No big successful streamer didn't start from 0 subscribers. A lot of y'all just come in here, bought the shit. Like a lot of you rappers, a lot of you celebrities, that's what y'all is doing. And hey, shout out to y'all, man. Do what y'all gotta do. But I think people are gonna see through that. And I think a lot of people ain't gonna want to watch y'all because y'all ain't really organic. You guys got scripts, y'all got things that you guys go, and then on top of it, we already know you know a lot of people. We already know you conversate with a lot of people. We already know you have, you know what I'm saying, insights to the game that we don't. People like to see the underdog story. They like to see the little guys start to move up and get better, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they're growing with you. When you already are established and then you come in with your dollars and all this money that, you know what I'm saying, that you can just throw away and pour into your stream, nobody really likes that because they don't see you go with the one camera that, you know what I'm saying, 920, you know what I mean? Like, that camera that's all grainy and then move and step up, and level up and stuff like that. It's like people are going through the levels of life with you, through your levels of success. And that's what people love about streamers. That's what people like about they like the authenticity on top of it. Now, it becomes bigger, it becomes crazier, and they also stick around for that too. But they like to see you come up and become that person. You know what I mean? But when you hit a certain level, they also want to see you crumble. I mean, look what's going on to Kai. Look what's going on to a lot of them. Like I said, Plackboy Max, man, he did it with reacted to these underground type dudes. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just have rappers on right away. He did it with he built it from the ground up, from his, from a desktop. He did it from a desktop, bro. That's how he did it. He didn't know nobody. He didn't have no ins to the game, bro. He was still living with his mom Dukes, man. And he was like, yo, man, I'm not going to go to college. I'm going to give me a year to make this happen. And he made it happen. That's how it works. That's how this shit works. You got to get it from the mud. Y'all know that, man. Y'all dudes you guys is from outside, bro. You guys is outside. You got to know you get it from the mud, man. You can't just get it like that. It just don't happen like that. For some people, maybe. Some people.
It is like
everybody's looking at it now. Everybody watching it.
They more powerful than movies. Like whatever they kind of tell you is cool is what kids gonna follow. And this is one more question about streaming that I watched. Some of these streamers that are very big influential. You know what I mean? Like some of them are very big, and then some of them choose to critique artists' albums that come out, and everybody has their own opinion, right? But in this culture, it kind of does a disservice to an artist who's putting their music out, especially after the hard work and tears that they put out to feed their family and get motion out here when you critique the album
it's
and
trash.
say some shit like, yo,
When
I
it's
give this
100,000
a
people
6,
watching.
or I give this a 6.5. Knowing people naturally want to hear a 10 or whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying? And it kind of,
I think they don't. Like, you ever been in a place where you don't realize, like, in the beginning of my career, I was
and
like,
we all
that's
have our own opinion. Let's put that out there. Like, we just putting it on the floor
Yeah.
right now to see how people feel, because I feel a kind of way about that. I don't feel like that it's fair from the power and the influence that they have.
Yeah, so I think that's the thing.
All right, so and that's our problem, is that the power is no longer with the rapper. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, and I've been saying this from the beginning, bro. YouTubers, streamers, we are the new DJs, bro. We're the new VJs, DJs, whatever you want to call it, man. We are that. We have reaction channels. We do this, that, and the third, and we react to y'all music. You know, some give an honest opinion, some don't. You know what I'm saying? Some will just be like, yeah, I liked it, when they really didn't. And then some give you their honest opinion. At the end of the day, that's what we do, and that's what we've been doing. And y'all didn't even mess with us. Y'all block our and copyright our stuff. Y'all do that. And now these record labels are starting to get in tune. And they're like, okay, well, we'll whitelist it for this streamer, or we'll whitelist it for that streamer. Nah, whitelist it for everybody. Because the person that you see down today could be up tomorrow. Just get one viral video and they up tomorrow. And then you're going to be knocking on my door asking me, yo, can y'all react to this? Yo, Bree and Rom, can y'all react to this? Because, yo, you know, we like your channel. But y'all wasn't jacking us. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember that too. So whoever you insult on your way, you know, the way you navigate your business, it come back to hurt you. It come back to hurt you. Now let's get to the NAS shit. Let's get to the NAS shit, bro. Because I feel like they double back on this. And I think it's kind of hypocritical, because you're like, oh, yeah, you know, you critiquing and stuff like that. But it's the same thing that you did. If you said that was your honest opinion with Nas, right? If that was your honest opinion with Nas, why can't we give our honest opinion? That's what leads me into this Nas shit, is because it's like, bro, watch. Let me just pull this up so y'all can see, man. Let me pull this up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's like Jim Jones rinsed and repeat with this one. He rinsed and repeat with this one. I feel like, I don't know if it was antagonized or not, but I don't know if this was thought out before, because Fivio looked like he real tipsy right now. So I don't know if he could remember. But, you know, if it was, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying this is what messed up hip-hop in New York to begin with. This right here. These are New York cats. One's from Harlem, the other one's from Brooklyn. Fivio from Brooklyn. And, well, I mean, they said Jim's from Bronx, you know what I'm saying? But this is what messed us up over here in New York to begin with. You know what I mean? All this inside rivalry. Now, I get it, you know, for a while it was just, you know, everybody trying to be the king of New York. I understand it. But I think this is what messed up New York hip-hop, bro. And that's why Nas came out with hip-hop is dead, bro.
With the whole Nas situation and shit like that, you heard, like, it's me being
And I
me,
just
but
told him
I
on
know
the
how
block
to
in
twist.
Harlem
I
when you called.
do these things
told him, you
to
better than I. I'm gonna tell you why.
Let's not.
Can I just say why? All right, let me just say one thing. What I feel. I grew up with niggas like Sosa, Gino, and I'm not saying that the man is wacky. He's not a legend. He's been out for years. So I got a song with the nigga, and I got a song on the album. And the album got a Grammy, but I can't sit there and say a Nas bar to you or a song. I like One Mic, or like a song that's like.
But I can.
It's just not.
All right, so this is why I say, bro, there needs to be some type of, you know, policy, bro, for rappers, man. Yo, be a student of your occupation, bro. If you can't name one Nas album and you 35 years old, bro, but yeah, you could name Sosa albums where he's younger than you, that's kind of interesting to me. Like, what really got you into hip-hop for real? Like, I get it, you doing drill and shit, so obviously Sosa did influence you. Chicago did influence you. But what beyond that? You didn't hear nothing before that? Like, your parents had to have heard some Nas shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you being from where you from, you had to have heard some Nas joints. And you being from New York, you had to have heard some Nas joints. There's no way. Like, this is why I think you should be a student of your occupation. Otherwise, you're going to fade out and die out. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Fivio. He does his thing. He definitely does his thing. Shout out to Jim, man. You know what I'm saying? I want nothing but the best from New York rappers, to be real with you. Like, I want them all to blow. But the problem is, man, we got that crab in a barrel mentality, bro. And this is what messed up New York hip hop to begin with, man. I'm telling you, man, this shit got to stop, bro. This shit really need to stop.
So, but I understand. So that's what I want the people to know. Like, but I can, cause Nas was my era. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Nas was my era. Like I came up fucking with Nas. Like, we knew I know the Nas shit. You heard? But moving forward, I started a whole new era and a whole new genre and a generation of people that you did. But I just be doing me. But I'm just telling you how that was. So now that we on that type of shit. So who were some of your biggest influences as rappers coming up? Like, who made you feel like you wanted to become a rapper? Who was some of the people that you wanted to dress like? Like, let me hear some of that, because that's
He just said it. He just said it.
that's the essence of what makes a nigga become a basketball player. What makes a nigga become, like, who was that for you?
I'm gonna keep it real. I was infatuated with Chief Keef, Chicago. The shit was.
Shout out to Chief
So. It was just like, it was crazy. I liked it. Meek Mills. Pain was crazy. I loved Dipset. Jim Jones, Joel Santana.
Thank you.
No lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was like, they when we was young.
So, all right, that's the end of that, right? So, here's my thing, bro. Him saying so, you know what I'm saying? Chief Keef, all of that, you know, is one of those things, bro, where it's just like, I just think dude is tipsy, bro. I think he's going to look back on this and be like, damn, man, I can't believe I couldn't name you one Nas song. Nah, you bugging. If I ruled the world, one mic, it was all of that, man. Come on, there's no way you growing up and you ain't hearing that in New York, bro. There's no way you ain't hear no sample, especially being a rapper too from New York, because that's where a lot of, you know, like hip hop started on sampling. So there's no way that you're not in tune with this stuff. And I'm not saying that you should know this to be a rapper, but I think it is a good thing. I mean, come on, how do you know how to dribble? How do you know how to, you know what I'm saying? If you're a ball player, because I mean, I heard you used to play ball. You know what I'm saying? You had to have somebody that you looked up to, but you got to learn the fundamentals of the game too. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn the fundamentals of the game. And I feel like just knowing just basic hip hop, you know what I mean? Just like your basic hip hop legends. It's just like knowing all of the legends that used to play basketball. You know what I mean? But, hey, it happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't know. They just really want to play the game because of one person. And I don't know what to say about that. I just really don't, because, I mean, as pressed as I could be about it, I also got to give him some grace. But at the same time, it's like, nah, man, for real, bro. This is a culture. This is like a cultural thing. And for you not to know, it's just, it blows my mind, especially you being from the towns, you heard? You being from New York, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of blows my mind that you really ain't deep into that. And then you hear everybody today, yo, we the culture. But then it's like, well, what do you really know? Like, I could ask a lot of people questions and they won't even know. They won't even give me, they couldn't give me an element of hip hop, bro. They think it's just rap. They think just hip hop is rap, but it's not. But that being said, let me know what y'all think, man. Put it in the comments. I'm out.